Hey, happy Monday. Just a little friendly reminder as we start this video. This is a judgment-free zone. This basement has been horribly neglected the past few weeks, and it was really time to get it in order. I started on this yesterday afternoon, which was Sunday. My husband and I had a date weekend. My mom kept our children on Friday and Saturday night, so that was super nice, and we just got to spend some time together, and I did not do any cleaning whatsoever at all during the weekend until Sunday afternoon. So since Brody's bedroom is in the basement, he's pretty much the only one that utilizes this little kitchenette area down here. We've got a sink, a mini fridge, and a microwave, and he has some ramen that he keeps over in the drawers here, and then just some condiments that he likes to dress up his ramen with over in the little mini fridge. Sometimes he'll get some drinks and stuff down there and keep. I did spray down the cabinets with a multi-purpose cleaner, and I'm just going to do a quick wipe down on them. They don't get too dirty down here since this spot doesn't get utilized very often. But it is nice to just kind of get any dust and any, grimy fingerprints or anything off that might be on them. I was finally able to get a little craft area set up in the basement for my Cricut and things like that. Brody had his gaming set up on this table since Christmas time, so we finally made him get all of that to his room so I could set up my craft stuff here. It had been just sitting in our bedroom, and I got it out, I think last weekend I got it out and set it up on this table, and I've done 1 or 2 projects down here since I got everything moved. Eventually, I want to get a few more bins for my different types of vinyl and transfer tapes and things like that, so I can better see what I have whenever I go to make a project. But right now, I just have everything in this one bin, and it's working just fine for the moment, I guess. Ava came in super excited to show me this little bird nest that she found on the ground outside. She asked me where she could put it in the house, and I told her that the bird nest was not staying in the house, and so she decided to go put it up in a little tree that we have out in the front yard. Hopefully, since she found it on the ground, there was not any birds occupying it, and we didn't just completely destroy their home. I don't know about y'all, but whenever I go to clean any room, it seems like there's just so much trash. Papers and broken crayons and broken toys and broken anything that you can think of. And I feel like anytime I clean, it's just, we have so much trash. I don't know how to cut down on the amount of trash that we have. But Aria is helping me put away some of the toys that they have down here in the basement. We still have 2 or 3 boxes of toys in our garage that did not even make it in the house since we moved. I tried to really cut back on the amount of toys that the kids have in their rooms and things like that, just so it's easier to clean. I just know whenever there's an abundance of things, it's harder to keep an area clean and tidy. So if you'll see behind me, I have my desk and computer and everything set up back there. I have been working from home since March of 2020 when COVID started to get real serious. My job sent us to work remotely from our homes, and we've been here ever since, and I do not think there are any plans for the near future for us to return back to the office. I really do have a love-hate relationship with working from home. It has been absolutely amazing, especially those first few months whenever the kids were out of school from March to the following August when school started back up again. I was able to keep my job, and I didn't have to find a babysitter or anything like that for my children. Now, I do miss, my work friends and things like that, and just kind of seeing adults and having conversations with people other than my children sometimes. But it's been really nice, and it's worked really well for this season of our lives, having especially a preschooler, an elementary student, and a middle schooler. We just always have all kinds of different things going on. I absolutely love to have a clean, decluttered workspace. However, let's be honest, it does not stay that way for very long at all. Especially like you see here, there was a Christmas ornament. The girls brought that to me the other day and never went back to put it in the box that they got it from. I don't even know why there's mail down here. Like, I think Brody brought it to me, because why would there be mail downstairs? The mail spot, which is our hot spot, is by our coffee pot in the kitchen, and that's just the area that all the mail and school papers and little odds and ends collect. I'm just gonna get this desk sprayed and wiped down real quick. It looks like something had spilled over here at some point. Who knows what it was? The dogs are all of the time running around and running into things and bumping things over. And I've always got a drink on my desk, so there's no telling what got spilled over here. So I'm gonna just get this dusted and wiped down, and we'll move on. Do you remember at the beginning of the video whenever I said this was a judgment-free zone? Just keep that in mind while you're looking at this eyesore. I don't even know. They don't play down here that often. Originally, our intentions for this space in the basement was to be more of a playroom, hangout room, movie room. But now it's just like my office, and we have some couches down here and a TV. Maybe once the girls are a little bit older and, start having friends over and stuff more often, and they'll use this space more. Right now, they just come down here and make a giant mess and just stays for a while. So far I have just been taking everything off of the couch, throwing it in a giant pile on the floor, and I will go through here in a minute and sort that bigger pile out. All right, now that I've got the couch cleared off and all pushed on into the floor, I'm gonna sort that pile. And that stupid ball, I thrown it around the room I don't know how many times. It just will not stay where I wanted it. And I went through and vacuumed off all the couch cushions, pushed them back in. I didn't vacuum under the cushions just because I was trying to get a quick clean in this room. And here we have Aria. She organized that cabinet for me. And I don't know what it is about having fresh vacuum lines on a carpet that just makes the room look so clean and so put together. But anytime I walk into a room and there's fresh carpet lines on it, it just makes me so happy. Okay, we're over here in the toy corner that Aria and I cleaned up earlier. I'm just gonna finish putting the last few toys that I collected from the room in the bucket, set the little dollhouse and things up so that we have this in somewhat of an order here. And then I'm going to get this area vacuumed up real quick and we'll be done with this spot. Literally the entire time I was trying to vacuum this area, Aria was over there with her ball and she kept dropping it. And she was just being so silly when we were in there trying to clean. She did help me a lot, but goodness, if you know what it's like to clean with kids around, it is not an easy task. Justin just got home from taking Brody to his trap shooting practice. I wasn't aware until this year that his school offered that as an extracurricular activity. Which I think is super great because not all kids are just sports kids. He does play football and he's in track, but it's nice to have something that they can do that's not necessarily a athletic sport. And Justin's going back upstairs to pick up the main level. I am really quite terrified to open this lunchbox. It's been in the basement for who knows how long. It is really hard to open a lunchbox one-handed, so I just grabbed a toy to prop the phone up real quick to get a video of opening the lunchbox. And honestly, it was really not as bad as I was expecting it to be. Still gross, but it could have been much, much worse. I have no idea how long this has been in here. I'm just gonna go ahead and spray this down because ew. So there is this small area down here that has hard floors, and instead of going upstairs, getting the mop and bucket and dealing with all of that hassle, I just decided to spray it down and just scrub it with a rag. It's a very small area, so much less work than having to go upstairs and get the mop. There's something stuck on the floor there, and I was trying to find something, if I had a scraper or something. I have one upstairs, but I didn't want to go up there and get it, so I just found this flathead screwdriver and very carefully scraped off whatever this was stuck on the floor. I just turned the rag to the other side, wiped it up, and turned it back over to the scrubby side so I can continue cleaning these floors. Finally, we are all done with the basement. It looks 1,000 times better than it did. Could still use a little work. Like I said, I didn't deep clean in here. I just kind of did a surface clean, but it is so much better, and definitely be able to focus better in here whenever I'm working and enjoy the space.